These are the 7 things we as doctors and dermatologists cannot live without.
What's up everyone, we're back. I'm Dr. Shah.
Dr. Maxfield.
Welcome back to our channel, Doctorly, where we talk about all things skincare and dermatology. And we had some fun prepping for this video. And the criteria here is, what products does Dr. Maxfield and I use every single day to the point where we know exactly where they are in our house, in our bags, so that we could grab them within a second. And so we put together the 7 products that Dr. Maxfield and I cannot live without. And in this video, we're gonna be sharing those with you.
Right, so how will these impact your life? Are these 7 things that you need to have for your skin and your health? Well, let's find out together. Here we go.
Here we go. So in this video, we're gonna be focusing mostly on the essentials, the things that you use every day. And so you'll often hear us in other videos talking about actives to treat specific skin concerns. We're not gonna be talking about it in this video because everyone's concerns are gonna be a bit different. So these are our essential everyday things that we use. And the first product for me is Vaseline.
Vaseline, it is one of the most gentle, benign ingredients for your skin. It's also one of the least expensive products you can ever go out to purchase. Somehow it is also very versatile.
And again, remember the criteria here was I had to be able to find this in my house in 10 seconds because I know exactly where the Vaseline is at all times. And I want you to think at home and maybe leave in the comments, what are the products where you know exactly where they are in your house because you use them every single day? So Vaseline, I use it on my lips when I'm not using remedy for dry lips. I use it under my eyes sometimes if my under eye skin is dry. I use them on my hands when my hands are dry. And I actually use it on my daughter quite frequently because her skin is always dry. We use this as a family collectively and there's so many different uses for this product. Love Vaseline. It's an absolute killer. Next up, and this one's moved up quite a bit in our list, hypochlorous acid. Now, we first started talking about this maybe 3-4 years ago now. We can link back to our original video and all the information on how this ingredient works is in there. But basically, hypochlorous acid is something that our skin actually naturally produces when it's killing things that are infectious, for example. So we have a process that our white blood cells produce called an oxidative burst, and through that process, it produces hypochlorous acid that can kill invaders in your skin. Well, it turns out that you can actually make hypochlorous acid and you can spray it on the skin. It has all kinds of different benefits and Dr. Maxfield is going to tell you how he uses it every day.
Right, so this is a product not only do I have everywhere, I can tell you where I have the reserves of this product because it is a sanitizer. So replaced my alcohol sanitizer years ago and already that means I was using it multiple times a day. It's a post-exercise face spray. You can spray it for body odor, you can spray it for bacne, you can spray it for foot odor. It really just finds a place for acne, bacne, rosacea, daily sanitizer, and just life in general. Objects, like if Dr. Shah was like particularly gross, you could spray him. Microphones, your cell phone. I spray my cell phone multiple times per day with this. So
beauty blenders and so on and so forth. And I take this on the plane with me every single time I'm on the plane. I spray everything on the seat. That's how we all always keep getting sick over and over again. And some people are going to say that's a bad thing, that people need to get sick. Not me. I'm not getting sick on the plane. And if you look at a lot of these Lysol wipes and they say they kill 99.9% of germs, that 0.1% a lot of times are things that are killed by hypochlorous acid. And so hypochlorous acid is pretty universal. It's very, 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 very safe for the skin, even for the face. And so it's become a universal product that I carry with me everywhere. Now, one of the things that I learned since starting Remedy, which I actually didn't know the last time we made a video on hypochlorous acid, I've been to cosmetic chemists and I've talked to them about hypochlorous acid. It's an incredibly finicky ingredient. It's not something I previously realized. It pretty much can't be formulated with anything else other than water and some inorganic salts. Otherwise, it immediately deactivates hypochlorous acid. If the packaging is not the right type of packaging, it can also inactivate hypochlorous acid. So because it's so finicky, when it's formulated with other ingredients, you see it combined with things like vitamin C and salicylic acid, essentially makes hypochlorous acid ineffective. So there are a few brands on the market where their hypochlorous acid is completely useless. So just be aware of that.
So the next one, only reluctantly do I always bring it forward, but I just absolutely love this product. It found its way into both of our lives. We use it every single day and it's Clean Skin Club towels. I think they just call it Clean Towels now, right? They lost the club.
I don't know what they did with the club, but it's something that I'm part of the club. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So these are actually their new ones, the Healthy Aging Towers, which are infused with glycerin to add some extra hydration while you're drying your skin. When Dr. Maxfield first mentioned this was something that I was not an adopter of. I just said, why don't I just keep washing my towels every day? But the reality is I don't wash my towels that often. I also have a lot of guests that come over my house and everyone's sharing towels and there's all kinds of bacteria and things get moldy very quickly. And so using a clean towel every day, I've just gotten used to it from like hygiene perspective. I take the travel sizes when I travel because it's like, what are you coming coming in contact with in your hotel and so on and so forth. And also in the office when you're, washing someone's face before a procedure, you want to use a clean towel. So the utility just outweighs all the downsides in my mind. So not everyone's going to want to use them because they feel like they're wasteful and they can get expensive if you use them every single day. But it's something that I use in my routine. And if we're being honest about the things that we can't live without nowadays, this is one of those products.
Again, it's just I know where it is at home. I know where it is in the office. I know where it is when I'm filming. So it exists everywhere in life.
Next up is a cleansing balm. Again, remember the criteria, I needed to know where it was and I need to use it pretty much every single day. And I use a cleansing balm pretty much every day. Now, this is usually my first cleanse and sometimes my only cleanse to remove my sunscreen during the day. And this is also my wife's first cleanse to remove sunscreen and any makeup that she's wearing that day as well. And so we both use these products pretty regularly. This one's from FARMACY. This is their honey vanilla one. It's not the one that I use as regularly, but this is the one that we've been using lately. And as you can see, it's getting pretty close to empty over here.
Cleansing balms is something we both have always run out of frequently. We've always said this. For me, just a big part of my lifestyle with sunscreen, water, surf, and sweat. So cleansing balms always make it into the end of my day routine almost.
Next up is a shampoo. I shower every day. A lot of people say you can't use shampoo every day. That's not true. Depending on your hair type, not everyone's gonna want to shampoo every day, but I personally do shampoo every day. And my everyday shampoo has been for a while now, the hair filler shampoo, strength repair shampoo, which is a high concentration of citric acid, which is really good for bond repair. But I use a lot of product in my hair, as many of you can tell. It just washes it out so well without overly drying my hair and making it really manageable to use right after I blow dry my hair. So it's just worked so well in my routine. And Dr. Maxfield's currently staying at my house. He knows these are all over my house in every single bathroom because I use them, my guests use them, my wife uses them. So it's just a phenomenal shampoo. And I've been pretty consistent with it when I rotate it with my remedy for dandruff.
And that one is actually the one that has become my go-to. It's remedy for dandruff. And it's not just the dandruff. So I actually break all the rules with this product. Like the rules don't exist. It says, how often do you recommend washing it twice a week with this? Mm-hmm. I do it once to twice a day with this. But this is just a luxury of having short hair, right? So my hair lasts on my head until it gets cut like in every few weeks. So I don't worry about split ends. I don't really worry about drying my hair out. That's not an issue for me. So this does help keep my dandruff under control. I also use it as a face wash. If you ever feel like you get dry skin in your ears, behind your ears, along your nose and your beard, you also can use it as a face wash. You can use it as a body wash, let it wash your feet. This has so many benefits beyond just a simple dandruff shampoo. And for me, leaves my hair feeling extremely clean. Oftentimes now at the end of the day, I'm like extremely grungy and I just want to feel very clean. And this just leaves my scalp and hair feeling like clean. So I love that feeling.
Remedy for dandruff, ketoconazole, sal acid, extremely unique product, very often sold out. We'll of course put a link below. It probably will be sold out. Maybe it's still in stock when you click on it, but we cannot keep this product in stock. I personally don't use it every day. I use it twice a week when I'm rotating it with my Garnier shampoo. And so you can use it less often, especially if you're using it for dandruff and for hair density support like I am. And before we talk about some honorable mention products, which I'm very excited to talk about, the last product that I can't live without is a moisturizer. I have dry skin and it's getting drier as I get older. Many of you can definitely empathize with me there. Your skin can oftentimes get drier as you get older. Remedy Rich Cream Moisturizer is our highest rated product, our most oftenly repurchased product. I use it every single time. My wife gets mad at me if I use hers because it can run out quickly if you use it as often as we do, but I love the Remedy Rich Cream Moisturizer. Dr. Maxfield turns out doesn't use moisturizer every day.
Yeah, I'm much more likely to use a body moisturizer than a face moisturizer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm more, for me, a hydrating serum feels like enough, especially if I've got sunscreen on top of that.
You have a body moisturizer you use every day.
I do. After you said that, I was like, I do have a body moisturizer, so whether this counts as a product or not, the EUCERIN Intensive Repair Lotion.
So good.
It's just empty upon empty upon empty.
So good. All right, so now on to some honorable mentions. And the reason why they're honorable mentions is because they haven't been in my routine long enough as these other products that I know that I've been using them for 6 months or longer. And I really just want to share them with somebody because there's no other video to put this in. So first up has been my body wash lately, which I feel very excited to share about. I don't know much about this brand, but it's called Salt and Stone. And this is their Santal and Vetiver fragrance. As many of you know, I'm pretty anti-fragrance in skincare. So if you're allergic to fragrance, I would avoid this product altogether. Potentially, in my opinion, and I just love Santal in general, the best smelling body product I've ever smelled in my entire life. It smells so good that it makes me look forward to showering. I love the way this smells. Now, I don't know if it's a polarizing smell or not. Do you want to smell this?
I've been here only for about a day. He's talked about this product at least 5 times just today alone. It is good. I don't know how to describe it. I'd say it's like a masculine smell, like a little bit of spice in a sense, but it's subtle.
Anyway, it's just a phenomenal scent, and I use it every day for the last 2 months, and I'm obsessed with it.
So my honorable mentions, they just have specific caveats about them. So the first one I'll do is actually IQBARs. So health is like a thing. Health is more than skin deep. It's actually a big part of both of our lives. So we're going to talk more about that. So I've been very deliberate about my diet for a solid year now. I'm completely at where I want to be. I'm just trying to maintain, be consistent, but I needed like a snack. And I don't really like the way that most protein bars taste. They taste like protein, but the IQ bars, I think their flavor is unique. It doesn't taste like protein. The calories are very low and reasonable. It's plant-based protein, pea protein. I love that type of protein. I think the flavor's better. I like the health benefits from it. I don't have them on subscription, but I basically should. I repurchase this like clockwork every 2 weeks. It's just so consistent for me.
Okay, so last honorable mention for me is really any lip product. So I'm constantly always trying different lip products that either I buy, I test, I try. I love trying different lip products for whatever reason. My go-to ends up always being Remedy for dry lips because it's just not decoration for the lips. Any type of lip product, like I pretty much can't go any without it on me. Like I start to get frantic. So whether it's Vaseline, whether it's Aquaphor, whether it's this new Edam product that I've been trying lately, or Remedy for dry lips, I need a lip product on me pretty much at all times.
Yeah, I can understand that. I stopped using lip balms or chapstick probably 10 years ago. I just broke myself of the habit, but I do remember that feeling where like if you forget your lip balm, you're turning around. You're going home and you're gonna go get it. This product for me is my last one, and it's the Labore Lacto NADP3 Serum. It's for dark spots. It uses lactoparabiotic. It's complexed with NAD, a form of nicotinamide, and then niacinamide as well, and then encapsulated cysteamine. I use this every single day. It's one pump. It's more than enough for your face. It doesn't smell. It's cost effective. And one thing I noticed about this product, I put it on my face. You'll see the videos where people put stuff on their face and they'll push their cheek and it's like dewy, donut, glazed skin, right? With this product, I'll come back to the mirror like an hour later and I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, I look a little bit dewy or wet or moist. And that's not necessarily the look I'm going for. I'm just not that person, but I actually think it's incredible how that aesthetic works with this. And that's not even the point at all of this product.
It's not sticky at all. It's really nice formula.
Labore actually crushes with their aesthetics. It's amazing. Their moisturizer is incredible. But anyway, this product is really like my main active right now. I've struggled with retinoids, definitely struggled with other ingredients lately with my rosacea skin. So every single day I'm using this. The caveat is, and why it's an honorable mention is, I don't think you can buy it. I don't know when it's launching globally or when it's available to sell. I already launched this product in Indonesia with them, so I thought it was live. I have multiple bottles from that event. When can you buy it? I don't know. If there's a wait list, I doubt it. But look for this product if you have dark spots, sensitive skin, or you want glowy skin. I think it's incredible.
Hopefully you found this helpful. Would love to know what those products are that you can't live without and that you know exactly where they are at any moment. Would love to read your comments and find out more. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.